Praise the Lord. I am pleased to introduce Jonathan Rennie George, a young child who will recite Psalm 119 entirely from memory. This is a psalm by itself, like none of the rest. It is the longest chapter of the Holy Bible with 176 verses. Psalm 119 is an alphabetic acrostic poem, each verse typically beginning with a successive letter in the Hebrew alphabet. Psalm 119 reminds us that God's very character is reflected through His Word. He is righteous, He is faithful, He is unchanging, He is true. Reciting Psalm 119 in its entirety is no small feat. Let's all listen as Jonathan recites Psalms 119.
Blessed are they whose ways are blameless, who walk according to the law of the Lord. Blessed are they who keep His statutes and seek Him with all their heart. They do nothing wrong, they walk in His ways, He has laid down precepts such to be fully obeyed. Oh, that my ways were steadfast in obeying your decrees, and I will not be put to shame when I consider all your commandments. I'll praise you with an upright heart, and will learn your righteous laws. I obey your decrees, do not utterly forsake me. How can a young man keep his ways pure? By living according to your word. I seek you with all my heart. Do not let me stray from your commands. I have hidden your word in my heart, that I might not sin against you. Praise be to you, O Lord, and teach me your decrees. With my lips I recall all the laws that come from your mouth. I rejoice in following your statutes as one rejoices in great riches. I meditate on your precepts and consider your ways. I delight in your decrees. I will not neglect your word. Do good to your servant, and I will live. I obey your word. Open my eyes that I may see wonderful things in your law. I am a stranger on earth. Do not hide your commands from me. My soul is consumed with longing for your laws at all times. You rebuke the arrogant who are cursed and stray from your commands. That is removed from me, you scorn and condemn, for I keep your statutes. No rulers sit together and slander me. Your servant will meditate on your decrees. Your statutes are my delight, they are my counselors. I am laid low in the dust, preserve my life according to your word. I recounted my ways, and you have answered me. Teach me your decrees. Let me understand the teaching of your precepts, and I'll meditate on your wonders. My soul is weary with sorrow, strengthen me according to your word. Keep me from deceitful ways, be gracious to me through your law. I've chosen the way of truth, I've set my heart on your law. I hold fast to your statutes, O Lord, and do not let me be put to shame. I run in the path of your commands, for you have set my heart free. Teach me, O Lord, to follow your decrees, then I'll keep them to the end. And give me understanding, and I'll obey your law. I'll obey it with all my heart. Direct me in the path of your commands, for there I find delight. Turn my heart toward your statutes and not toward selfish gain. Turn my eyes away from worthless things. You preserve my life according to your word. Fulfill the promise to your servant, so that you may be feared. Take away the disgrace I dread, for your laws are good. How I long for your precepts. Preserve my life in your righteousness. May your unfailing love come to me, O Lord, your salvation according to your promise. Then I will answer the one who taunts me, for I trust in your word. Do not snatch the word of truth from my mouth, for I put my hope in your laws. I'll always obey your law, forever and ever. I walk about in freedom, for I sought out your precepts. I'll speak of your statutes before kings and will not be put to shame. For I delight in your commands, because I love them. I lift up my hands to your commands, which I love. I meditate on your decrees. Remember your word to your servant, for you have given me hope. My comfort in my suffering is just your promise preserves my life. The arrogant mock me without restraint, but I do not turn from your law. I remember your ancient laws, O Lord, and I find comfort in them. Indignation grips me because of the wicked who have forsaken your law. Your decrees are the theme of my song wherever I lodge. In the night I remember your name, O Lord, and I will keep your law. This has been my practice. I obey your precepts. You are my portion, O Lord. I promise to obey your word. I sought out your face with all my heart. Be gracious to me according to your promise. I have considered my ways and returned my steps to your statutes. I'll hasten and not delay to obey your commands. Though the wicked bind me with ropes, I will not forget your law. At midnight I rise to give you thanks for your righteous laws. I'm a friend to all who fear you, to all who follow your precepts. The earth is filled with your love, O Lord, and teach me your decrees. Do good to your servant according to your word, O Lord. Teach me knowledge and good judgment, for I believe in your commands. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now I obey your word. You are good, and what you do is good. Teach me your decrees. Though the arrogant has made me lies, I keep your precepts with all my heart. Their hearts are callous and unfeeling, but I delight in your law. It was good for me to be afflicted, so that I might learn your decrees. The law that comes from your mouth is more precious to me than thousands of pieces of silver and gold. Your hands made me and formed me. Give me understanding to learn your commands. May those who fear you rejoice when they see me, for I put my hope in your word. I know, O Lord, that your laws are righteous, and in your faithfulness you afflicted me. May your unfailing love be my comfort, according to your promise to your servant. Let your compassion come to me, that I may live, for your law is my delight. May the arrogant be put to shame for wronging me without cause, but I will meditate on your precepts. May those who fear you turn to me, those who understand your statutes. May my heart be blameless toward your decrees, that I may not be put to shame. My soul faints with longing for your salvation, but I put my hope in your word. My eyes fail looking for your salvation. I say, when will you comfort me? Though I am like a wineskin in the smoke, I do not forget your law. I do not forget your decrees. How long must your servant wait? When will you punish my persecutors? The arrogant dig pitfalls for me, contrary to your law. All your commands are trustworthy. Help me, for men persecute me without cause. They almost wipe me from the earth, but I have not forsaken your precepts. Preserve my life according to your law, and I will obey the statutes of your mouth. Your word, O Lord, is eternal. It stands firm in the heavens. Your faithfulness continues through all generations. You establish the earth, and it endures. Your law endures to this day, for all things serve me. If your law had not been my delight, I would have perished in my affliction. I'll never forget your precepts, for by them you have preserved my life. Save me, for I am yours. Save me, for I am yours. I've sought out all your precepts. The wicked are waiting to destroy me, but I'll ponder on your statutes. To all perfection I see a limit, but your commands are boundless. Oh, how I love your law, O Lord. I meditate on it all day long. Your commands make me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me. I have more insight than all my teachers, for I meditate on your statutes. I have more understanding than the elders, for I obey your precepts. I've kept my feet from every evil path, so that I might obey your word. I've not departed from your laws, for you yourself have taught me. How sweet are your words to my taste, sweeter than honey to my mouth. I gain understanding from your precepts, therefore I hate every wrong path. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light for my path. I've taken an oath and confirmed it that I'll follow your righteous laws. I've suffered much. Preserve my life, O Lord, according to your word. Accept, O Lord, the willing praise of my mouth and teach me your laws. Though I constantly take my life in my hands, I do not forget your law. The wicked have set a snare for me, but I have not strayed from your precepts. Your statutes are my heritage forever. They are the joy of my heart. My heart is set on keeping your decrees to the very end. I hate double-minded men, but I love your law. You are my refuge and my shield, for I put my hope in your word. Away from me, you evil laws, that I may keep the commands of my God. Sustain me according to your promise, that I may live. Do not let my host be dashed. Uphold me, and I will be delivered. I'll always have regards for your decrees. You reject all who stray from your decrees, for their deceitfulness is in vain. All the wicked of the earth you discard like dross. Therefore I love your statutes. My flesh trembles in fear of you. I stand in awe of your laws. I have done what is righteous, and just don't leave me to my oppressors. Must ensure your servants' well-being. Let not the arrogant oppress me. My eyes fail looking for your salvation, looking for your righteous promise. First, deal with your servant according to your love, and teach me your decrees. I am your servant, give me discernment, that I may understand your statutes. It is time for you to act, O Lord, for your law is being broken. Because I love your commands, more than gold, more than pure gold, because I consider all your precepts right, I hate every wrong path. All your statutes are wonderful, therefore I obey them. The unfolding of your words gives light, it gives understanding to the simple. I open my mouth and pant, longing for your command. Turn to me and have mercy on me, as you always do to those who love your name. Direct my footsteps according to your word. Let no sin rule over me. Redeem me from the oppression of men, that I may obey your precepts. Make your face shine upon your servant, and teach me your decrees. Streams of tears flow from my eyes, for your law is not obeyed. Righteous are you, O Lord, and your laws are right. The statutes you have laid down are righteous, they are fully trustworthy. My zeal wears me out, for my enemies ignores your word. But your promises are thoroughly tested, and your servant loves them. Though I am lonely and despised, I do not forget your precepts. Your righteousness is everlasting, and your law is true. Trouble and distress have come upon me, but your commands are my delight. Your statutes are forever right. Give me understanding that I may live. I call with all my heart, answer me, O Lord, and I'll obey your decrees. I call out to you, save me, and I'll keep your statutes. I rise before dawn and cry out for help, for I put my hope in your word. My eyes stay open through the watches of the night. I meditate on your promises. Hear my voice in accordance to your love. Preserve my life, O Lord, or according to your laws. Those who devise wicked schemes are near, but they are far from your law. Yet you are near me, O Lord, and all your commands are true. Long ago I learned from your statutes. You established them to last forever. Look upon my suffering and deliver me, for I have not forgotten your law. Defend my cause and redeem me, for preserve my life according to your promise. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they do not seek out your decrees. Your compassion is great, O Lord. Preserve my life according to your law. Many are the foes who persecute me, but I have not turned from your statutes. I look on the faithless with loathing, for they do not obey your word. See how I love your precepts. Preserve my life, O Lord, according to your love. All your words are true. All your righteous laws are eternal. Rulers persecute me without cause, but my heart trembles at your word. I rejoice in your promise, like one who finds great spoil. I hate and abhor falsehood, but I love your law. 7 times a day I praise you for your righteous laws. Great peace have they who love your law, nothing can make them stumble. I wait for your salvation, O Lord, and I follow your commands. I obey your statutes, for I love them greatly. See, I obey your precepts and statutes, for all my ways are known to you. May my cry come before you, O Lord. Give me understanding according to your word. May my supplication come before you. You deliver me according to your promise. May my lips overflow with praise. For you teach me your decrees. May my tongue sing of your words. For all your commands are righteous. May your hand be ready to help me, for I have chosen your precepts. I long for your salvation, O Lord, and your law is my delight. Let me live that I may praise you. May your law sustain me. I have strayed like a lost sheep. Seek your servant, for I have not forgotten your word.